My name is Aashita and I am going to tell you my new story, Letters of Two Pen Friends. One day, Olivia was sitting at home and watching TV with enjoying her snacks. Someone rang the doorbell and when she went at the door and checked outside, a postman with an envelope in his hands handed it to her. It did not have any receiver's name, but it had sender's address. Olivia opened the envelope and a letter was inside it. According to the letter, the sender's name is Carolina. Olivia realized that she did not know any Carolina, so she decided to ask her parents if the letter belonged to them. On being asked, they said it was not for them too. According to them, the sender had sent the letter on wrong address as the letter had Olivia's home address. So Olivia read the letter which said, "To my best friend, hey, how are you? Hope you are fine. Do you remember me and promise we made? I think you don't. I was waiting for you. After that day when we met the last, you have forgotten me. If you remember me, just write a letter. We'll wait for your response." Olivia decided to write a letter to Carolina next day to inform her that she had sent the letter on the wrong address. The letter said, "Hi Carolina, Olivia this side. Hope you are good. This is to inform you that your letter has reached on a wrong address. It is with me. I don't know you and I have never met you. This was just to inform you that your letter has reached on a wrong address. It is just send it on the right one next time." Olivia posted her letter, and next morning her mom woke her up and said, "Olivia, get up, someone has sent a letter for you." Olivia rushed towards the post box, took out the letter, and read it. "Hi, thanks for sending the response. I knew it. I You have forgotten me, but it's okay. Let's be pen friends. We'll only be in touch through letters. We'll share our experiences and thoughts through letters. By the way, I am Carolina. I am 10 years old. I live with my family. I love street food and my family too. I study in class 4. Before we write letters and tell our experiences, just give a small introduction." Olivia sat on her desk just after reading. Her mother told her to freshen up and have her breakfast, but she wanted to send a response. "Hi, hope you are good. It's an amazing idea to be pen friends. We'll always share letters. I'm Olivia. I'm same as your age. I live with my family and even have a furry pet cat. I love my friends, my family, and Charlie, my cat. I'll share my experiences in my next letter." She went and posted the letter. It took almost 24 hours for letter to reach from one place to another. Olivia received a new letter from Carolina next evening which shared all her experiences at an amusement park. Olivia enjoyed her letter and talked about a delicious day she had in her letter. She went to a forest for trekking. Time passed and they kept on writing letters. As they grew up, they could not write it every day, but they used to send letters twice a week. They were still good friends and shared everything in letters. One day, Olivia wrote a letter which said, "Hello, Carolina. Hope you are in the pink of your health. Hope you are fit and fine. As the time passed, we don't write many letters to each other. We are busy in our lives. So, do you want to meet me in the coffee shop? I know it is a little far from your house. Just send a response if you want to meet me on Thursday." Next evening, Olivia received a response which said, "Yes, I'll meet you there on Thursday by 5 p.m." It was Thursday, and Olivia was eagerly waiting for 5 p.m. to meet her best pen friend. When she reached the cafe, she saw the cafe was completely full, that she could not find a seat, and she even tried to find Carolina, but she could not as she has never seen or met her. After waiting for 1 hour, she went back to her home. Next day, she got a letter in the post box. That was from Carolina. "Hey, hope you are fit and fine. I'm sorry I couldn't meet you on Thursday as I was invited by my cousin. So I have a plan. We'll remain friends, and we'll meet after 10 years from now. And hope you will agree with me. And sorry once again. Olivia liked the idea of meeting after 10 years, so she wrote a response and accepted the deal. It was a long time they kept on writing letters. One Olivia wrote a letter but didn't get any response for weeks. So she was concerned and sent more letters, and finally she got a response after 8 days. To Olivia, hi, hope you are in pink of your hair. Do you know I have budged to a new city? Sorry, I couldn't write you much letters as I was busy. We'll send you more letters. Bye. The time passed, it was almost 10 years. Both of them still wrote letters to each other. 2 months were left for them to meet. Olivia decided not to write about the 10 years meetup as she wanted to surprise Carolina and wanted to check if she remembered the promise of meeting after 10 years. The 2 months passed, 4 days were left for them to meet. After 3 days, Olivia packed her bag and went to her city by car. With her parents, it took her hours to reach. In between, she stopped at cafe to take a break and began her journey as she asked people in between to find her home. She didn't even know if Carolina was at home or not. She reached on time where Carolina had her home. Finally, she found her home. Olivia was nervous and she didn't have any words to say. She rang the doorbell and a lady opened the door. Olivia said, "Hi, are you Carolina?" The lady said, "No, dear, I am her mother. She is inside. Come in." Olivia followed the lady and gave her introduction. The lady took them in room where Carolina was sitting. Olivia ran towards Carolina and couldn't believe that she was with her. So they hugged each other and started talking and spent time together. Olivia's parents spent time and talked to Carolina's parents. Carolina showed a picture to Olivia in which both of them were together. It was a childhood pic, and Olivia got to know that both of them were good childhood friends. But Olivia got shifted very soon, and both of them were separated. After a meetup, they met frequently and remained best friends. Thank you.